Bruce again. We're here in front of a 1950 square foot ranch home, no basement. I believe it's got a crawl. Couple quick observations walking up to the door here. Looks like the roof's in good shape. Obviously the garage door has a little damage, so we'll replace that. Looking on the left side, we'll have some fence repairs. Yard looks really good. Looking around the neighborhood, we've got new windows, new roofs and all that, so we got a good surrounding area. So let's go in and take a look. So we have a surprise here. We got a well in the backyard. In some cases in older homes you'll have a well, and you'll need to make sure, one, if it's registered. If it is it in the current homeowner's name? Two, if it works. Three, have they used it in the last year or so? And then four, how much of a pain is it going to be to re-register it, or do you just pass it on to the next person that buys your home? So not a big deal. It could be a selling point if it's active, because it pays for your irrigation water, and all you have to pay is electricity with no water bill. All right, so looking at the back of the same home, a couple things to think about is when you have a covered porch area, fantastic, great opportunity for increased value. Secondly, you're looking at all the windows. You can see they've all been replaced, which is excellent. Less cost there. Meter panel, we'll take a look at that a little bit later. It has an evaporative cooler on the roof. Typically, if it has a cover, it's been winterized. This one does not have a cover, so it may not be winterized. So a little bit of a red flag to make sure that gets taken care of. If you look at the home next door, you can see how it does have the wrap. So that one's been winterized. So we'll take a look. Otherwise, the yard's fantastic. Huge yard, good fencing around it. Let's go inside. All right, a couple of things electrically. If you look over here to the right, outlet with conduit going up here, good. Come over here, no conduit, bad. Not sure if that is a grounding wire, maybe, since everything else is in conduit. So be careful with exterior outlets that you actually make sure it's all in conduit. Okay, now we'll go inside. A couple things to think about. Great size garage, nice little area over here for storage. Got some cabinets. I would just dress them up, paint them, and you're good to go. I would paint this. Makes a night and day difference when you're presenting to new customers. Be careful of your cords and up here. If you don't have a little funkiness there with the power, always make sure it's all cleaned up, put it in conduit. And then notice you have all this particle board here. I put one more up there, paint it. I wouldn't even tape it, just put a coat on. You have a sub panel here in the garage, so that's gonna have to get replaced with the panel in the back after that observation. Maybe paint the floor a little bit, maybe $300 just to do this up, and you'll get a lot of value. Couple concerns here. You have a little bit of cracking here. You have a cove ceiling where it's curved. You got a little bit of crack here. This looks like it's just paint. So when I was downstairs, I didn't see any structural things. This is gonna be plaster with lath. So rule of thumb, whatever the drywall number you would use, double or triple it, because it's a little bit more difficult to repair this than it is with normal drywall. Over here, these little old light fixtures, even though they're plastic, these things are big bucks. Again, I would do a little eBay action. Check out this stuff every once in a while. If you come in close right in here, you can see that it's all soldered here. So this is metal with the plastic insert. Some high quality material here and craftsmanship. This could be potentially $200 or $300 light fixture. Sold on eBay, or keep it for the home for a little nostalgia. Otherwise, the home's in good shape. Got a lot of hardwood here, and maybe even this chair right here could be refinished. Point of conversation is, do not discount any of the materials or light fixtures that are in here. Always double check before you demo and all that. All right, let's go look at the kitchen. All right, this kitchen's got great opportunity. So we're standing kind of in the formal dining room, or it could just be the normal dining room. You have an eat-in niche over here, which is awesome. Huge kitchen, a lot of opportunity to change things around. Got a little decorative part up here, plastic, all that stuff, take out. Cabinets, take out. Sink's already here, so I'll probably keep that here. Range is here. If you have opportunity for gas, that's always a nice feature to do. You got one light here and one light here. If it's not too difficult, cans are always nice. I think I'd go moderate in this home. You can have access to the cabinets on this side here. I'd probably reverse that and have the exits over here. Got linoleum here. Some nice patchwork here. And then the door to the outside. Paneling on the wall, just keep the paneling there and paint that with the house as you go with the color. And great opportunity in here. A couple things to look at here. This is some kind of corrugated material and probably will not take paint or texture very well. You can see how it's kind of got seams. So I would always make sure you put some pricing in for that. A couple options. One, you can laminate it with 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch board and just go over it and then refinish it. I'd keep this down here. It's kind of a nice wainscot feel. So as you go through on this side too, you see how they did it here. These are just nails supporting some kind of a picture they had. And, oh, let's take a look here. So they did a repair. You can see, look, when you have little things like this, way down in there, you can see they did a repair to the plumbing behind here, which is the valve. So this is just like a particle board here, actually. So you could just paint it. It's not wallpaper. So it kind of comes to personal preference and how much you have for budget and whatnot. I don't know. I'd probably cover it with 1/8 inch. So, all right, we're going on to the next one. Thank you very much.